Hello friends, my name is Vintage Nationals here. We're at the NAMM show. I'm going to take you inside and give you a little feel for the whole operation itself. Give you a little feel for what's going on here at NAMM. So let's go inside and see what's going on. See a little taste of the NAMM show 2010. Coming from Vintage Nationals on the web, National Guitar. Wow, as you can see, it's big, it's loud. Let's go cruise around and see some of the attractions here at 2010 NAMM. Let me walk you around. There's some huge displays. Some of the variety. Here's some woods by one guitar building company. And here's some laser etch. They actually had a laser on spot doing some of this laser etching into wood. You've got your classical instruments, of course, tons of violins, cellos, and such. Of course, you need a tuner. There's about a gazillion of them there. Lots of electric guitars everywhere you look. You see electric guitars. Here's some basses made out of some exotic woods that are really cool. Some crazy shaped guitars here. Look crazy. I don't know who's going to play them. And then you've got tons of knockoffs of every guitar. I mean, there must have been 100 Strats and Tellys, as you can see in the background here. Knockoffs along the way. Just electric guitars everywhere you look. Here's some hollow bodies from an Asian company, Gretsch and Gibson knockoffs. It's very interesting looking at some of the exotic woods available for builders to use. You can see various builders picking up pieces of woods and taking them away, which they're going to use on their high-end guitars. Very interesting woods from all over the world, from Cook Woods here. And of course you've got a wide array of guitars from a lot of builders. Ukuleles were huge at this show. I saw more ukes in one day than I've seen in a lifetime. Here's an Australian company, Cole. They've got their electric guitars and their lap stop. Interesting arch tops with some unique designs. And as I worked my way over, the Huss and Dalton instruments were just beautiful. I was really breathtaking looking at the Huss and Dalton. This double O right here with the sunburst. I couldn't stop looking at that guitar. Beautiful guitars from the Huss and Dalton booth. Gracias. Back to some big displays, from violins to electric guitars to acoustics. Some of these companies just had a little of everything. More electric guitars, more Strats, more Tellys. Of course, Les Pauls, another couple Tellys there to the right. This company's actually making body skins and oh, the Gianninis. Look at the shape of some of these guitars. These were really interesting. Very cool sounding. I picked a couple of these guys up. Of course, you've got your metal body guitars made of all metal. You've got your exotic woods guitar. These Wolf guitars were really an interesting looking guitar. Some of the woods they had used for those. And back to the classic, all kinds of knockoffs. There's your Les Pauls, your Paul Reed Smiths, your Tellys, your Strats. They got them all. How about this cool little bass? I couldn't stop watching this guy. Got a bunch of basses made out of this exotic looking wood like this. Very cool. This is a mini model, of course, but he's still jamming away. More of the same. Got a Gale playing him right there. It's a Japanese company. They got pretty much everything, as you can see. J&J out of England. Some beautiful electric guitars from those guys. And another Asian company, a little of everything. The violins, the Strats, the Tellys. And of course there were a few American companies there. Here's some violins and two of the only resonators I saw at the whole show. This show was devoid of resonators. Pretty surprising, as there was a lot last year, but this year there was not much of any. Plenty of banjos, plenty of ukes. We had tons of banjos here. Not as many as ukes, but there was plenty of banjos to go around. You put in your pun. American-made classical. Trombones, anyone? Plenty of business going on in the Martin booth. Probably the busiest booth I saw, although I didn't go to the Fender booth, but lots of business being done. And oh, that little pink one there is $6,000. Plenty of cool stuff being seen at the Martin booth. All kinds of cool products there. And probably the busiest booth in the show. Here's a little view from some stairs that I went up on that I shouldn't have, but I wanted to give you a little overview of the top floor. And looking to the left there, you see the private sound booths that you see all over the show. That guy plays more notes in one riff than I play in a typical song. Here's the Saga entry. They have a little of everything from ukes, the mandos, the banjos, the violins. In the back right you can see their dobro copies. Huge company. Then again, Mando Madness hits. The size of the Mando displays and the number of Mando displays at this show were amazing. Ukes are obviously on the rise in popularity, and there was ukes everywhere you'd want to look. And finally, a peek at the gorgeous National Resophonic booth, where they just had an amazing array of instruments and colors, flavors, and sounds. You see the guys playing out front doing a great job. And the star, look at that steel body Triolean hollow neck tricone. I can't wait for those hollow necks to come out. And I think the star of the show was probably the nickel-plated hollow neck tricone, which I will show you as we leave. But in the meantime, we need someone to take us on home. Thanks, brother. Well, I'm going to sign off now. Hope you enjoyed my little view of the 2010 NAMM show. I'll leave you looking at this gorgeous hollow neck tricone square neck from National Resophonic. Can't wait to get one of these in my hands. And we'll see you at the Pick and Parlor at Vintage Nationals, on the web at nationalguitar.com, world's largest National Resophonic dealer. We'll see you there, my friends. Cheers.